Good breaks. Right turn, right turn. Donuts right there. Fresh donuts from yesterday. water.
Do you wanna go there where those girls are? Do you wanna go there where those girls are?
was out again. Those whales must have been singing something quite tempting. No one's seen Humphrey around here since. Now, wait a minute. Take a look on the starboard side of the boat. The right side for all you landlubbers. You see that outline in the water? It's a bit tough to make out. It's about 200 feet away. Is that him? No, couldn't be. My mind is just playing tricks on me after all these years. But then you never know. We're heading back along the north shoreline of the bay now, off the left side.
wanted him, and he shot and killed one and wounded another, and the other was captured.
Look at the rocks at this end of the island. One escape attempt ended right here. The idea of it sends chills right up my spine. I imagine seeing prisoners swimming towards our boat right now. See, in this story, two men made it out of the cell block and into the water. One inmate was captured and taken back to his cell. He lived to tell the story of his attempt. His partner in the escape wasn't so lucky.
I can recall getting in that water, and it was like a shock. It was just like how should you say, suddenly thrust into an ice box. We were going to hide among the rocks there until night, and then shovel. But I got caught up with about 15 minutes before dark on every escape. When a man's missing, the Coast Guard comes out and goes around, and the prison boat circles. They both circle, looking all along the shoreline for anybody. I had originally planned to be underwater with the snorkel. I lost what I needed. I lost the snorkel to keep myself underwater. And for that reason, I think I failed on it.
If he had been able to hide until dark, he would have had a long, cold swim ahead of him.
I was more or less hoping to go to Point Richmond, which is about, I think, 8 miles or so. And I had a plastic bag to keep myself afloat. The only thing I was concerned, how long could you stand it in that water without being unconscious? I need Navy heavy underwear. And I guess that's why the man, they tell me, that's why the guy that was with me died. He drowned because of that heavy underwear. It's like conch.
Historian John Martini is here to explain what happened.
They claimed Alcatraz under an old treaty that said that male members of the Great Sioux Nation could homestead unused excess federal property. It was the first time in nearly a century when Indians of all tribes had gathered together for a common purpose.
In the end, the Indians were forced off the island. They were probably the only inhabitants of Alcatraz ever to leave unwillingly. For everyone else who ever lived there, getting off the rock was an obsession.
You cannot take a male